tensions along the Taiwan strait continue to persist in the wake of U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's historic and controversial trip to Taiwan this week. Beijing has been ramping up military exercises near the island in what some say is China's attempt to demonstrate its resolve. CNN's Selena Wang reports.
Missiles firing into the sea around Taiwan.
随时能够战斗.
Fighter jets scrambling to take off. And plumes of smoke seen by residents in the Chinese city closest to Taiwan. The video shows live rockets being fired towards the Taiwan Straits. Moments later, state media confirmed the launch. The woman filming says, "Wow, we're witnessing history." Beijing unleashing a show of force on Taiwan over U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to the island. China's military claims it's starting the largest ever drills around the island.
My teammates and I flew our fighter and headed for the airspaces around the Taiwan island. We are ready for combat and able to fight at any time.
Defying Beijing's threats, Pelosi met with Taiwan's president and key lawmakers and business leaders. Crowds of supporters in Taipei welcomed her.
Taiwan has been an island of resilience, and now more than ever, America's solidarity with Taiwan is crucial, and that is the message we are bringing here today.
China's foreign ministry says the trip is a, quote, outright farce. Taiwan calls this the median line. More than 20 Chinese warplanes crossed the line the day after Pelosi landed, an unprecedented number.
They're demonstrating that they don't recognize Taiwan's lines because they don't recognize Taiwan. So this is an act of political warfare, psychological warfare, and information warfare. It's also a very important signal to China's own people to demonstrate its resolve.
These boxes encircling the island are where Beijing says their military drills are happening. It's a blockade, say both Beijing and Taipei, and a major provocation in the eyes of Taiwan and the U.S. But to a lot of Chinese citizens, it's not enough, especially after officials had hyped up expectations of an unprecedented military response. Disappointed, wrote one person on China's Twitter-like platform Weibo. Another mocked that its leaders should speak less, do more. But far from speaking less, officials are issuing one fiery statement after another, all condemning Pelosi's trip. It also banned imports of thousands of food items from Taiwan and suspended exports of natural sand, a key component in semiconductor chips. All of this rage just over a 2-day visit. Pelosi's presence in Taiwan, a slap in the face to Beijing, which insists the self-governed island is a rebel Chinese province. Pelosi is out of Taiwan, but she left a crisis behind her. Beijing's retaliation is just getting started. It's important to remember that this show of force is also intended for the people here in China. It's for Xi Jinping to show the world that there's a price to be paid for Taiwan to host U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. But while all of this increases the risk of miscalculation, Beijing also does not want this to escalate into a real conflict. Selena Wang, CNN, Beijing.